Hello, everyone, and welcome to our game today. We have quite the matchup for you today between Glenbrook South and Deerfield High School. Our game will begin shortly. Okay, we're going to get this game started for you. And we're underway. Glenbrook South winning tip-off. Passing number 23 on the outside. Number 13 takes it up. Oh, lost ball. Recovered by number 5 from Deerfield. Takes it up the court and misses the layup. Rebounded by number 12 on Glenbrook South. Going to be a pass-in by Deerfield. Number 32 with the pass-in. And they will successfully make the two-point shot, scored by number 11. Number 15 from Glenbrook South taking up the court, shot by number 30, and it's good from 3. That'll bring our score to 2-3. Correction, they will be calling that a two-pointer. Ball carried out of bounds by Deerfield. Passed in by number 12 on Glenbrook South. Number 13 will be taking up the court. Apologies for the camera angle. Recovered, stolen by number 7 on Deerfield. Taking up the court by number 10. as would May. The pass, number 5. Overhead lob to number 32. Up to number 11. The missed shot. Rebounded, though. From number 10, pass to number 5. Missed shot and rebounded by Glenbrook South, number 25. And that's going to be a foul called on number 32 from Deerfield. It is called a foul on number 32, Emily Gold. Number 30 from Glenbrook South with the pass in, taken by number 12, top of the key. And we'll swing it back to 30. She made a three-pointer earlier today. She'll take it up inside the paint, pass back to number 13. Shot is up. No good by number 13. Recovered by number 12 on Glenbrook South. The number 13 ball is lost. Number 5 with the rebound, but it's passed out of bounds. It will be Glenbrook South ball. With 2 minutes already played in this game, we're tied 2-2. Game of twos today. Number 13 passing number 23 on Glenbrook South into the paint by number 20, into the paint to number 25, and that's going to be a foul called on number 11. It'll be a pass in by Glenbrook South. Pass in number 12 on Glenbrook South. Passes out to 25. 25 will take the shot. It's a deep 2, and it's no good. Defensive rebound by number 5 on Deerfield, taking it up the court. It's passed inside. Apologies on the camera angle. That'll be what looks to be a foul called. They will call on number 13 on Glenbrook South. That'll be their first today. It is going to be a pass in by Deerfield. Number 10 passes it to the back to number 7. Shot is, and they are going to call that a jump ball. And that will go to Glenbrook South with a possession. It's going to be taken at the court by number 13. Pass to number 30. 25 at the top of the key. Will we swing around to number 12? Oh, inside leaping grab by number 25. Pass to 30, and it'll be out of bounds off the knee. It'll be Deerfield ball. That will be Deerfield ball, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you tuning in today for our JV/Frosh Soph matchup between Glenbrook South and the Deerfield High School Warriors. Please stay tuned later today for our varsity game. That will be starting at roughly 7 p.m. Should be another interesting matchup. And they'll pass out the ball. That's hitting me. Out of bounds by Deerfield. Going to be passing by number 30 and Glenbrook South. And Glenbrook South passes to number 25. 30 from the edge in the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded. Defensive rebound by 23. Let go to number 7. Number 7 on Deerfield with the missed catch. Taken up the court by number 13 on Glenbrook South. And it'll be carried out of bounds, but it'll be last touched by Deerfield, number 10. It is going to be called Glenbrook South ball. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be what looks to be Deerfield ball. Correction, Glenbrook South ball, pass to number 10. That will be swung outside unsure, rebounded by number 25 by Glenbrook South, and the shot is good. A 2-point bucket, putting them in the lead, 4-2 in this low-scoring game we have today. Swung outside number 12, passed inside, and the 2-pointer will be good by number 11 on Deerfield. That'll tie the game up, 4-4. Glenbrook South going to take the ball up. Number 13, the ball carrier. Pass inside, number 23. Swung outside, number 10 on Glenbrook South. Almost stolen, but recovered by number 13 on Glenbrook South. Swung outside, number 30. Take it in. The block by number 25. Shot is up and is no good from the 2 range. Rebounded by 23. That's their, I believe, third today. Pass inside. And shot is no good by number 23. Defensive rebound by number 11 on Deerfield. Taken up the court by number 32. Swung outside, number 11. And the pass will be intercepted inside, and it will be recovered. Oh, and down to the ground. Apologies to you guys, cannot see the camera angle. But what an interesting play there. We're going to switch over to a new camera angle. Feel free to let us know in the comments what you think about this. Temporarily, though, we will take it inside as it's going to be a ball passed in by number 4 on Deerfield, Katya Christian. Her first minutes this game. Passed outside, number 32. Shot is good from what looked to be a deep 2. Emily Gold with a 2-point shot, good. That'll put the Warriors in the lead by 2. Number 30 from Glenbrook South outside with the 3-ball, no good. She had her deep 2 earlier this game, but that one was no good. Number 34 taking it up. Oh, and that looks to be a block. Oh, but they're going to call it. Yes, they're going to call it against number 23. Number 23 on Glenbrook South. Deerfield will take the ball, passing from out of bounds. Passed in by number 34, I believe. Taken up the court by number 32. Past the 4, but it's intercepted by number 25, but they're going to take it and lose it out of bounds. That's going to be Deerfield Warriors ball. Oh, yes, Deerfield Warriors ball. They're going to pass it in by number 34. Number 34 passes inside. Number 32. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is tipped by number 4, Katya Christian, but recovered eventually by number 10 on Glenbrook South. Number 5 on Glenbrook South will be taking up the court inside the paint, and no good. Tipped by number 11, recovered by number 32. 32 would take it up the right side of the court. Down to the middle, past number 4, Katya Christian, but intercepted and tipped by number 30. 30 will take it up the court, and no good in the 2 range, but it will be recovered, and they will call it a jump ball, which possession will go to Glenbrook South. Almost taken away by number 4, Katya Christian on the Warriors, but have given them a good position to recover and take a breather. Only with a 2-point lead with a minute 22 left to go in the quarter. It's not looking good. Number 30 from deep, and it will be no good, but it'll be tipped out of bounds by number 4, Katya Christian. Glenbrook South to pass the ball in. 30 to number 23. 23 guarded by number 4, Katya Christian. Pass outside number 13. Still at the top. Deerfield playing marvelous defense, keeping him around the 3-point range. Number 23 on Glenbrook South on the outside. Pass to number 13. Inside attempt to number 25. Swung back out to 30, who will make the shot. That'll be called a deep 2-pointer. That's their second deep 2 of the game. Number 10 on Deerfield, taking up. Oh, but it's immediately caught by number 25 on Glenbrook South. Will take it up. She could go all the way. Oh, it's stopped pass short to number 23, who banks a shot off the backboard. 36 seconds left on the shot clock. GBS with a 8-point lead. We're going to take it on to the left side of the court. Deerfield with possession. Intercepted again by number 23. They're going to step out of bounds, though. That's going to be Deerfield ball. Deerfield, number 10 with a deep shot. No good off the backboard. Almost recovered by number 4, Katia Christian, but it's going to go to the Glenbrook South. Glenbrook South's going to take it. Possession of the ball this drive. 24.2 seconds left in the clock with a 2-point lead in the first quarter. Can they extend this lead, or will Deerfield keep up their defense? Pass number 25 on Glenbrook South. Taken up by number 12. Number 30 open on the end. Almost loses possession, but gains it. Heavily guarded by number 11. Taken inside by number 10. To number 25, and they will call it a jump ball. Jump ball possession will go to Deerfield Warriors. 10.2 seconds left in the clock. Down by 2. Can they capitalize on this moment? Either tie up the game or going up by 1 would be a great thing to see at this next break. Ball taken up the court by number 34. Pass inside. The attempt by number 12. 3, 2, 1, and it'll be chucking up by number 30, but the ball will fall short, and that'll be the end of our first quarter. The GBS Titans will lead 8 to the Warriors 6. A close 2-point game here. A lot of interesting plays this first quarter. 3 quarters left to play. We'll be back shortly. And that whistle, apologies for the late start, but that whistle, number 10 on the ground by Deerfield. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Glenbrook South. Titans will give over the ball to Deerfield. Going to be taken up the court by number 10. Almost tipped, but it was eventually swatted away by number 25. Tipped out of bounds, so that will be Deerfield ball. Looks like the pass-in will be by number 34. And the ball will be shot by number 30, but they're going to call it a dead play beforehand. That's going to be a lucky call for the Warriors. Down 4 would not be a good way to start this quarter. It's going to be a foul on what I believe to be number 7. Number 30 on Glenbrook South with the passing. Looking for number 13, but they're going to eventually find what looks to be number 10. Open in the back. Taken up by number 13. Oh, and the trip, and she's on the ground. She'll get up recovered okay, but it looks like it will be Glenbrook South ball as it was last tipped by Deerfield. No foul called in the play. That foul on number 7 will be her second today. Her second. That'll put the Warriors at 2. That'll be the Warriors' 5 total fouls. And that's 5 today. Number 13 by Glenbrook South. Pass number 25. Inside number 30, but she loses control. Recovered by number 10. This number 10 and 13 matchup between Deerfield and Glenbrook South looks very interesting. Both players playing their heart out. It'll be a hard defensive matchup, as we see on both ends of the court. Both players on these teams trying to prove their worth for the following year, for their varsity spot. Not a lot of seniors on that varsity squad. Mainly sophomores, freshmen, a few juniors. It'll be interesting to see how many of these JV players will have their chance to move up. Definitely in the back of all their minds as they near the closer end of the season. Swung out to number 10, Glenbrook South, and she will make the deep shot. And that is going to be called a 2-point ball. Putting Glenbrook South at 10, Deerfield still at 6. That's their first 2 points of the game. They're going to be called a foul. Oh, apologies, not a foul. It's going to be just a shoe tying on number 10. Or 32 for Deerfield. She's having a solid game at 2 points, but racks up 2 fouls already, so it'll be an interesting way to see how they're going to close this end of the half. The Warriors were passing the ball, and number 7 takes control inside to number 11. Tried to pass it again, and it's on the ground, but 11 will take the recovery ball, and they will call it a travel. They'll call it a travel. It's going to go to the Titans' possession. Going to jump to the other side of the court. Number 25 on Glenbrook South, passing it to number 3 at the top of the key. Number 23 staying in the paint as we've seen all this game. Number 10 on the outside. That matchup I mentioned earlier. And the ball's going to be turned over. Deerfield number 11 on the run. Oh, but they will miss the easy giveaway too. Recovered by Glenbrook South, and they're going to call that Glenbrook South ball in my knowledge. It's going to be a timeout call on the Titans. That's going to put them down to 4 so far. We'll be back shortly after this break. And that whistle's going to mark the beginning of our play time again. Attempt to pass inside, number 23 hit in the face. She'll be able to get up, pass outside to Glenbrook South. Number 3 on Glenbrook South takes it up the court. Easy layup, and it'll be made. That'll put the Spartans up 6. That'll be doubling the Warriors score. Now what you want to see by this Warrior offense and defensive team. Pass inside attempted by number 32 on the Warriors. Tipped by number 23, but recovered by number 11 on the Warriors. It's called a jump ball. They do have possession, so the Warriors are going to pass this ball in. See if they can capitalize on this under-hoop possibility. And number 5 to pass the ball in from Deerfield. Number 32 open. She will not take the shot. Recovered outside. Number 5 with the possession. They will try and swing it up top. Almost lost by number 33. Recovered by number 7. Taken inside. And that is going to be called a travel on number 7 on Deerfield. That's going to give the Titans some possession. Right now, the Warriors really want to have a defensive stop here. The more points they can limit the Titans from pulling away from, the better. Shot will be taken by number 10, air ball. Recovered by number 25. Put back up by number 23. Apologies from the camera angle. That'll be put up by number 23. Let's take a look at that play again, just so you guys have a chance to see that. Here's that play one more time. You can see 25 with the attempted shot. No good. Rebounded by number 23, and she will make the layup. That was a mid-game highlight brought to you by DSI Club from Deerfield, the audio-video club for the entire school. Feel free to follow us on this YouTube channel and across all of the social platforms to see what we have hosting. Tune in next Tuesday, the 4th, February 4th, to see a matchup between the Deerfield High School girls varsity team and the Grace Lake North varsity girls basketball team on Marquee Sports Network, home of the Cubs. That game will potentially be broadcast on YouTube. It is to be determined, but most likely not, so feel free to tune in on your TVs at 7 o'clock p.m. We'll be hosting you live from this exact Warrior gym. Back to the game. Number 5 by the Warriors with a lot of potential movement going up the court, but it's going to be tipped out by number 7, unable to catch the ball. He's had multiple tips out of bounds today. Not the type of performance you want to see if you're Deerfield. Glenbrook South Titans are going to take this ball up. Passed cross court by number 25. Been a pretty avid ball taker this game. Number 3 on Glenbrook South will take the shot from deep. No good. Recovered by number 12, I believe. Number 12, we have 2 Deerfield players on that ball. They will call it a jump ball, but that possession will go back to the Titans. And they will take charge under the hoop that they're trying to score on. Now what you want to see from Deerfield. Number 23 and number 25, 2 tall players on Glenbrook South this game. But they will not go for them. They'll go for number 12 on Glenbrook South, and they will make the shot from 3. That'll put them up 17-6. Oh, and the ball will be turned over by Deerfield. They're going to call that Glenbrook South ball. Now what you want to see, let's take another look at that previous play, that 3-pointer by Glenbrook South. So the pass in. And they will be looking to the outside. Number 12, who will easily make the shot. Now we want to see by Deerfield, letting him up by 11 currently. It's going to be a few substitutions in. Number 34 in for Deerfield. Number 4 for the Titans coming in as well.
Number 34, Rachel Scher.
Number 25 is going to take this ball up the court. 23 inside. Pass back out to number 12, trying to either potentially wind down this clock with only 3 minutes left in the play. Oh, and it's going to fall to midcourt. Apologies for the not so good camera angle there. But they're going to eventually finally call it a jump ball. Which, for the Warriors, it's exactly what you want to see. That's going to give them possession. We've had a lot of jump balls this game. To my knowledge, there have been at least 4, potentially 5. It's better about jump balls is we're switching possession as the game moves on. For those of you who have not seen a jump ball before, it's not like the NBA where they actually do a tip-off, but it's going to be passed in. However, we are going to be making a nice shot, 2-pointer, a deep 2-pointer by number 10 on Deerfield. Taking up the court by number 25 on Glenbrook South. Pass inside, the attempt by number 4. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, but the last touch by number 10 Deerfield, and it's going to be number 20. It's going to be Glenbrook South ball. Let's take a look at the other play again. Apologies, we didn't have a good camera angle on the shot, but this replay should give us a better view. It was passed outside to what looks to be number 10, heavily guarded, taking it inside and easily making the shot over 3 defenders. That's the type of offensive prowess that you'd like to see from Deerfield. Ball's recovered, no good by Glenbrook South. Recovered by number 10 on Deerfield. Apologies. Taking up the court, and they're going to call a foul. on number 14. Number 14 and correction, number 13 on Glenbrook South, the Titans. That'll be their number TBD. Not so sure at the moment. We're going to take a back look at Deerfield. Number 5, passing it over to number 10. Inside by number 32, what are they going to call that? They're going to call that step out of bounds, which is going to give Glenbrook South possession, I believe. Correction. Foul on number 23, correction. That'll be Deerfield ball.
Number 23, Riley Cox.
A lot of fouls this game. By both teams, especially by Glenbrook South. We don't have either teams in the bonus yet, though, so not a lot of free throws this game. Ball at the pass and tipped by number 23. Taken up the court by number 25. They'll find number 12 open in the corner, but they're going to take it back out. Take possession in the paint, and it's going to be no good. Recovered by number 4. Fought for by Deerfield, but they're going to call it a travel. That's going to be Glenbrook South ball. Interesting call by the officials here. There's a shoe tying timeout by Deerfield. Ball is passed in by number 12 on Glenbrook South, taking number 23. Swung over to 25, but tipped. Taking possession by number 34 on Deerfield. Take up the court. Number 32 open at the top. Looking inside for number 10. No good. Rebounded by number 25 on Glenbrook South. They'll pass into number 12, taking it up the court. Thing on the outside. Interesting shot. That's going to be off the side of the backboard, folks. And it'll be recovered by Deerfield. Deerfield possession, number 32, taking up the court with a lot of momentum. With a minute 46 on this clock, you want to see as much out of Deerfield as you can. Off the shoe of 23, I believe. Taken back by Deerfield. Oh, and it's no good from deep by number 34. Taken up the court by Glenbrook South, number 14 at midcourt. Heavily guarded by number 2, Deerfield. Not a lot of playing time this game. Interesting defender. Number 25 at the close side of your screen. So number 23 barely circles around that rim and no good. Number 5 trying to take charge of this Deerfield offense. And they are going to be called a foul. I'm going to call that a foul. I'm not sure who against it at the moment. They're going to call it Deerfield ball to my knowledge. Yes, it's going to be a Deerfield pass him. Another Titans foul by number 4 this game. Passed up by number 10. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Tipped off Glenbrook South. It's going to go back to Deerfield ball. Taking possession under the hoop that they want to score on is definitely a good moment for Deerfield, especially while they're getting currently down by 9. Definitely a low-scoring game today, but nothing out of the ordinary by this girls' Frosh / JV team. We pass in by number 32. Looking to find an open player, number 11 inside, and they're going to way overshoot the layup. It's going to be rebounded by number 12 on Glenbrook South. Looking tipped by number 5 out of bounds, but it's going to be Glenbrook South ball. Good defensive play by number 5 on Deerfield, stopping the momentum. Not what you want to see after number 11 had a wide open shot from Deerfield, but definitely putting a stop to this what looks to be a very confident Glenbrook South offense this game. Number 25 is going to be tipped by number 11, Deerfield, with a chance to redo it. That's going to be called a foul on the floor. Number 11 a little slow to get up, but they're going to be okay. It's going to be Deerfield ball. Number 11 is going to be on the line. They're going to have two shots.
Shooting 2 from the line is number 11, Maddie Garrett.
And our first one's going to be no good. If you're Deerfield, you really need to make both of these shots, but I think at this point, any point you can get, you'll take, so hopefully the second one goes in. We'll see. Again, down by 9 in Deerfield, so this would even it up to 8. And it's going to be no good, but it's going to be tipped, caught by number 10 on Deerfield. Shot and no good, just barely off, rebounded by number 12 on Glenbrook South. What are they going to call that? They're going to call that a double dribble on Glenbrook South. Deerfield, that's exactly what you want to see here. Back onto your hoop of possession. Let's see if they can capitalize. They didn't earlier, but with 48.6 seconds on the clock, now might be their chance. It's going to be passed in by number 10. Let's see. Swung over number 32. 32 with the shot. Oh, off of the shot clock. Way high. Rebounded by number 32. Potential pass inside, but it's going to be taken away by number 25 on Glenbrook South. Down on the close side of your screen. Swung and across score by number 25. Potential number 4. Caught by number 5. They're going to call that out of bounds. That's going to be Glenbrook South ball. 35.8 seconds left to play in this half. We're going to be doing a no commentary third quarter, so we apologize for that. Again, please tune back in for our varsity game at 7 p.m. The 25 by Glenbrook South. Pass over to number 12. Taken around the outside. Bottom side of your screen. Number 14. New player for this Glenbrook South. They're going to call that a foul on what looks to be number 5 on Deerfield. That's going to be a pass in by number 35 at the bottom of your screen by Glenbrook South. Again, in order to see this varsity team play well in the next game, they're going to be facing a very difficult matchup. Varsity team from Glenbrook South is 15-8 to my knowledge, but we will see as we get closer to game time. Almost recovered by number 10 and number 32 on the ground. Looking for the catch. They're going to call it a jump ball, which is going to go to the Titans' possession. Last few minutes of these halves is the crucial playing time for this team. Who's going to capitalize and look the strongest going into half? That's really going to set the tone as we come back out of the locker room for the second half within the next 15 minutes. Number 14 by Glenbrook South at the bottom of your screen. Takes the shot. It's going to be no good. Short off the front of the rim. On the ground, number 5 is going to call it. They're going to call a foul on number 4, Glenbrook South. Deerfield ball with 11.2 seconds to play as we're taking this last 30 seconds, 5 seconds at a time. That's going to be a shooting foul, which is going to put number 5 on the line by Deerfield. Again, that was a foul on number 4 from Glenbrook South Titans. They're second this game after checking in. Number 5 by Deerfield on the line. They're going to shoot 2 shots. Hopefully we can see something good out of this. 11.2 seconds left on the clock. First shot, no good. For Deerfield, you definitely want to see some form of points in these 2 shots, and they're going to make the second one, so at least Deerfield will be able to capitalize. At this point, only going down 8 into the half. That's going to be called a travel on Glenbrook South. Interesting call with the officials. Number 10 on Deerfield. Correction, number 10 on Deerfield going to be passing in the ball, not taking it down the court. See if we can get number 32 and number 5 open this game. 2 of their big scorers from Deerfield. And there's going to be a foul called on the play by number 23. They don't look happy. Again, 6.1 seconds left on the clock to play. Like I said, taking this last quarter literally 5 seconds at a time. We're going to put number 11 on the line. She has 4 points this game. She's had a few missed opportunities this game. Hopefully these 2 shots will be able to make up for that. First one will bounce off the rim and eventually go in, dwindling the Deerfield. Deerfield only now have to come back by 7 points in the second half. Much better chances for them. Deerfield will take all they can get at this point. With 6 seconds left in the play, capitalizing here will be a good momentum into the locker room. It's going to be a missed second shot, taken up the court by Glenbrook South. Oh, it's going to be recovered on Deerfield with no good at the buzzer. That's going to take us to halftime, folks, as you see Deerfield's varsity team coming out to warm up. Again, tune in later today at 7 p.m. to watch them face off against the other varsity team for the Glenbrook South. And we'll go to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we're going to be back, tuning back in from the Warrior Gym at Deerfield High School. So far, we'd have quite the matchup, a battle back and forth. Warriors, I don't think have ever maintained a lead, but closing in on a 5-point deficit is definitely in the cards for what I would determine a favor for them. As we're about to begin the fourth quarter. These last 7 minutes to play, 26 Titans, 21 Warriors. Can the Warriors close out on another victory this season? We shall find out. Left side of the court, Glenbrook South, number 13. They're swinging the ball. It's going to be tipped by number 7 on Deerfield. Number 15 trying to keep it back in bounds. And it's going to be taken by number 7 on Deerfield. Launching up the court, and they're going to call that a foul on what looks to be number... They're going to call it number... I don't know, actually. Apologies. Looks like he was calling on number 13. Definitely what the Warriors want to see. Stopping the Titans' momentum. They want to maintain control of the ball as much as they can. And wide open in the paint, number 32, and it's a missed free throw. Recovered by number 7, it looks like. It's going to be called a timeout by Deerfield. Number 32 in the paint. Now what you want to see, a wide open layup, no defenders in sight, and it's missed. When it's so close to a 5-point game, you need every point. And 2 points on the board would really help Deerfield out right here. Putting this game within 1 possession is exactly what the Warriors need. So we'll see how they recover from this. Deerfield's been keeping up with the Titans pretty well this game, though. Titans look pretty strong, but Deerfield stays resilient on defense, which is exactly what you want to see. And they're still scoring points enough to keep this game within 5 points, as I've mentioned before. We'll be back shortly. That buzzer is going to symbolize the beginning of play again and back into this fourth quarter. 6:35 left on the clock. So far, we've played 23 minutes to play. 6.5 minutes for the Warriors to pull out a win. The Warriors are going to maintain possession of this ball. Top of the key by number 10. 10's going to drive inside the paint, heavily guarded. It's going to be tipped by number 4 on Glenbrook South, but it's going to stay in bounds. Number 34 with the Deerfield. Able to regain control past number 10, but it's turned over to number 32 on Glenbrook South in the inside pass. They're going to call that a jump ball, which is exactly what the Warriors need, as they're going to regain possession here. Number 10 on the Warriors to pass the ball in. Right here, I'm looking for number 32, even though they missed a free throw, the 2-pointer last drive. Still a shot. Swung back to number 10, but they're going to call a foul. They're going to call the foul on number 10. Really interesting call. I agree with the Deerfield coach. This does not seem like the proper call, but no point in arguing about it now. Glenbrook South to pass the ball in. Number 4. Correction, number 3. Swings it to number 10, heavily guarded by 2 Deerfield players. They're going to take it to the left side of that court. Again, Deerfield seems to be double guarding players. Definitely a good defensive move to keep them into the game. It's going to be off a Deerfield shoe. It looks like it's going to be Glenbrook South ball. Number 3 on Glenbrook South to pass it in again. Looking for number 12 open at the edge. Not going to take the shot. Number 15 going to put it up hard off the backboard. No good. Number 23 able to rebound the ball on the ground. And that is going to be called Glenbrook South. Correction, Warrior ball. Warrior ball. And we're back inside of the paint on the Deerfield side. It's going to be out on Glenbrook South, number 25. Looks like it's going to be Deerfield ball. 5:40 left on the clock. As this fourth quarter clock is slowly dwindling. Can the Warriors are still down 5, 21-26. Will they be able to pull out a victory on this game? We shall see. Number 34. Going to pass the ball, and Rachel Scher is going to be tipped off. Number 25 is going to go back to Deerfield ball. Prime Deerfield. Even though we didn't capitalize on that drive for points, it's still good to have that ball back in our hands. Get a reset, because turning it over right here is not what you want. You only have 5.5 minutes left to play. You want to do everything you can with it, and that shot by number 11 is not what you want to do at that time. There's a foul call. It's going to be a jump ball, which is going to transfer over to the possession of the Titans. Next one, those will play in Deerfield's favor, but currently not what they want to see. Number 3 in the Glenbrook South to pass it in. Titans are going to take it up the center of the court. Number 12, heavily guarded by Deerfield players. Passes it back to number 3, guarded by number 7. Almost tipped inside by number 34, Rachel Scher. Missed shot by number 25, tapped back by number 30, but they're going to call a Warrior ball out of bounds. Again, remember to tune in at 7 p.m. Oh, close to 7 p.m., not at this rate. Estimated start time will be probably closer to 7:30 if I were to say anything. But there's no such start time, but check right back in on Deerfield Warriors Athletics YouTube channel for a chance to watch a very good game between these two varsity squads. Definitely a bit of a one-sided matchup. Glenbrook South, definitely the overdog by a good amount. But Deerfield being the underdog hopefully has a chance to put their name down in the minds of this Glenbrook South Titans before we head to like playoff attention and stuff like that. Definitely a good matchup for not necessarily rivals, but conference opponents, especially since moving to the CSL South for Deerfield this year. Number 3 on Glenbrook South going to be passing it again. Lots of deja vu. Going to pass up to number 30 on the right side, aka the top of your screen. Number 25 on Glenbrook South. Pass it to number 3. She's not going to do anything. Number 12 with a deep shot, and it's way off. Air ball in the bottom right corner. It's going to be no good. That's going to be a stoppage of clock at 4:49 left to play. Still 5-point deficit. No points scored in this quarter whatsoever, as we're a little over 2.5 minutes into play. Sorry, I shouldn't say a little over. Correction, a little under. The deep pass to number 11 recovered. And number 5 on the ground recovered. Number 21, the Warriors, to pass to number 32. Oh, she's going to take it heavily contested. It's going to be blocked. That is not the kind of shot you want to see. They're going to call a foul. Call it on number 25 on Glenbrook South. Correction. That was actually a called foul on Deerfield, number 7, which is going to put the ball back into Glenbrook South's hands. 4:33 on the clock, 2:30 we have played in this quarter, and we still have no points on the board. At this rate, Deerfield might not be gaining this victory today. Still playing their heart out, though. They're going to be taking up the court by passing number 3. It's going to be inside. Attempted would look to be for number 25 and number 30 on Glenbrook South, but it's not going to be able to be kept back down. It's going to go back to Deerfield ball. Number 10 on Deerfield to pass it in. Number 32 to take it up the court. Down low in the back corner. Rachel Scher is wide open. Number 34. It's going to be a pass. 10's going to take the shot. No good. Recovered by number 25. But number 5 by Deerfield going for it, trying to challenge for that jump ball. And they're going to get the jump ball call, which is going to go to the Warrior possession. These jump balls have really been playing in the Warriors' hands today, which has been a very good moment in the shift of a lot of turnovers today, but jump balls are definitely helping the game swing on turnovers more the Deerfield way. Number 32 swings out to Rachel Scher, number 34. She hit a deep 3 earlier this game. Not going to do it this time, though. Going to pass inside to number 5. Not going to take the shot, but it's going to be stolen by number 3 in Glenbrook South. The wide open lane. Is she going to take it? Contended by number 21 on Deerfield, but it's going to be a nice shot. Deerfield seemed to stop short. Gave up on defense, looked like. Deerfield going to take it back up the court. Looking for number 32, wide open. Going to take the shot. It's a really nice shot right over number 23. That is a height matchup upset if I've ever seen one. What a play. Glenbrook South's going to capitalize on that momentum, though. Just completely strip the game from Deerfield's hands. Put 2 of their own back on the board. We're going to put this a 7-point game. That's going to be out of bounds. Let's take a look at that last play by Deerfield. What a shot. You're going to be looking at the top of your screen. Number 32 going to drive inside. Number 23 is going to go for the block, but not able to get it. We had to capitalize on a moment by number 23. And that ball's going to be dribbled out of bounds by number 5. It's going to go back to Glenbrook South ball. Correction, it's going to go to Deerfield ball. Katya Christian, number 4, to pass the ball in. She's looking for number 34, Rachel Scher, not going to get it. Oh, and she is passing it to Scher. Ball is stripped. They're going to call that a jump ball, which is going to go to the Titans ball. If you like what you're seeing, please feel free to hit a like button or subscribe to our channel below. We host multiple events a week from a range of sports. Feel free to tune in tomorrow morning for some girls gymnastics held at our very own Deerfield High School. And tune in next Tuesday on Marquee Sports Network to watch the Deerfield Warriors varsity team face off against the Grays Lake North varsity team. Should be an interesting matchup. 2 pretty fair teams. We'll see. Eve Engler on the Deerfield girls varsity team having what a season. She's currently holding the Deerfield High School girls basketball 3-point made record. She's at 100 this season. Triple digits is a number that she didn't think that she was going to be able to get, but as the season's gone on more and more, she's taken nearly 300 shots from 3 range and averaging roughly around 33% from 3 range is exactly what Deerfield wants to see for Eve Engler. She's leading her team in points and obviously 3 points made. Big impact on the team, especially as a freshman. Could look out for her in the next game at 7 p.m. She's going to be wearing number 20 in the white jerseys. We'll be back shortly. And we're back. Apologies for the missed action. Number 34 on Deerfield taking inside. Oh, it's absolutely blocked by number 3 on Glenbrook South Titans. Deerfield Warriors playing a lot of good defense right now. As you saw that last strip by number 32. Taken out of the hands by number 23 on Glenbrook South. This time she went for it again, but knocked it out of bounds. Number 3 by Glenbrook South to pass the ball in the left side of that court. Number 32, looking for 25 inside. Dynamic duo. That's going to be stolen by number 11. Taking up the court with a chance to capitalize. Oh, and just barely missed the shot. Really good attempt, but that's a hard shot to make. Heavily guarded. I would have passed it, but she earned 2 shots to the free throw line out of it. So for the Deerfield, who's taking any points they can right now, that's definitely a win. She's going to take 2 shots. That foul was on number 23 in the Titans. First shot's not going to be good. Not what you want to see for Deerfield. Looking to make this shot would bring us down to a 6-point deficit. Start the momentum back up for Deerfield. Let's see. And that shot's no good. Taking down the court. Number 30 from Glenbrook South takes the shot to capitalize. That's going to put this to a 9-point game with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. Is Deerfield going to be able to get their momentum going again? We're about to find out. Sorry about the missed camera angle. Number 5 looking for number 11 inside, and she's tripped by number 23. Recovered by number 32 on Deerfield. Looking across, passing number 11. Missed catch, though. Number 25 by Glenbrook South possession. Number 23 looking down court. Number 12. Number 3 by Glenbrook South is open, but it's going to be tipped by number 5. Interesting play by number 11 not to go for it and try and keep it in bounds after her teammate touched it. But that's going to be Glenbrook South ball with 2 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock as they're up 9. Deerfield does have possession, though, in the case of a jump ball, which we've seen, I believe, almost 9 of this game. So giving Deerfield a possession would definitely encourage them to play their heart out, which they have been doing all game. Number 32 by Deerfield, taking up the bottom of your screen. You're going to swing it to number 34, Rachel Scher. She made a shot from a similar position last time, not going to take it this time. Number 5 looking inside number 4, Katia Christian. The pass, the shot is no good, but number 11 with the rebound barely tipped back in bounds on the jump. Number 34 almost passes away, but it's recovered by number 5. She's going to take the shot. It's going to be called a travel. What a wild turn of events. Almost had a few points on the board for Deerfield. A lot of good defense. Number 11 after missing those 2 free throws. Definitely not a good headspace, but seeing her dive at that ball, keeping it in play for her teammates. Definitely the kind of mentality you want to see. So it makes this Warrior team fun team to watch. Number 12 by Glenbrook South. Going to pass it in number 30. It's going to be stolen by number 34, and it's going to be barely overshot. Going to be recovered by Glenbrook South. Number 3. Number 25 going to take it up the right side of the court. Looking for number 30. He's going to get it. Number 34. Share behind. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by, I believe, number 10. A lot of good defense, like I said, by the Warrior team. Good choice to tip that ball out of bounds. You don't necessarily need to gain possession. While it would be a very good decision, still stopping that momentum is good. Deerfield's going to capitalize on this pause to call a timeout. Regroup. We'll be back shortly after the break. And we're back on that left side of the court. Deerfield's going to take possession of this ball to start off this drive. Minute 30 on the clock to play, 9 points down. Pass inside number 4, Katia Christian. That one is missed. If you're Deerfield, that's not what you want to see right there. You need those points. Number 25, Glenbrook South held up. She's going to pass it away, and that's going to be good for number 5, Deerfield. She's going to lower that lead down to 7. Exactly what you want to see by Deerfield. And the energy on the sideline by that varsity team represents it. Shot is high on the Glenbrook North glass. Ball's on the ground, going for the recovery. It's going to be called Glenbrook South ball. Good attempt by Katia Christian to call that jump ball. But given the Warriors possession, capitalizing that momentum, but now what they're going to get there, unlucky call. Correct call, but not what you want to see if you're Deerfield. That's what we got a foul. They're going to call it, I believe, number 5. Correction, call it on number 4. That's going to put 23 on the line. She has 4 points today. Can she make it 5 or potentially 6? First shot, no good to the right. With 47.8 seconds left to play in this game. Deerfield down 7. I think that's about it. You could try going for fouls, but it's going to be hard to capitalize and really come back, especially now. That free throw puts them down 8. Deerfield's going to go for that momentum, though. Still going to fight out to the end of play. I think they're going to call that a... Oh, no, they're going to call that a step out of bounds, I believe. Correction, they're going to call a foul on number 30 by Glenbrook South. That's good for Deerfield versus stepping out of bounds. Deerfield's going to pass it in from the sideline. Looking down low, three players within the half circle. Pass to number 11. She's going to take the shot. You got to take anything at this point. 37 seconds. The behind the pack pass by number 3 to keep it in bounds. Pass to number 25. Looking for number 30 down court. Glenbrook South wide open. Number 12, but it's going to be overpassed. Deerfield ball and a stoppage of clock. One final thing, please. Oh, apologies about the clock. Please make sure to tune in at 7 p.m. Correction, not 7 p.m. Closer to probably 7:30, potentially later. We're unsure at this point, but tune in later tonight for the varsity game against these two teams. That's going to be scored by number 11. That's going to be some points on the board. Deerfield playing until the end of putting their hearts out on the court, leaving it to the end of play time is what you want to see, and they're going to take it up the court. Number 5 with the shot. Oh, and it rims out. Number 11 with the intended rebound. Number 3, and that's going to be the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Let's take a look at these last two plays, though. First, what a play. Number 5 with the easy 2. And let's take a look at this last play just now. Let's take a look at this last one right here. Great defense by Deerfield. They're going to steal the ball back. Passed all the way up court to number 11, and she's easily going to put it in over number 25. Way to go by Deerfield, playing it out to the end of the game. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later today, hopefully. If not, tune in on Tuesday on Marquee Sports Network to watch the Deerfield High School girls varsity basketball team take on the Grace Lake North girls varsity basketball team at 7 p.m. Marquee Sports Network.